if you could have your heart's deepest desire? The divine power to transform your life for the right price. An eye for an eye. Flesh for a crown. Wretched mortality for glorious eternity. Rise with me. For who can stop a god?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session of Eve of Ruin. We are back. We are busy. But before we get into the game itself, we got our usual announcements. For those who do not know, we are going to be losing some D&D games for some time. I am going to be taking an extended hiatus for a majority of my D&D games, except for this game, Under the Black Moon, and the upcoming Legacies of Tyr. This is due to creative burnout. I've actually been running for Null for 3 years non-stop without an actual break. So I haven't really had time to breathe. So that's another part of it. And I don't want to get sick of playing D&D. So that's like a big reason. I do not want to get sick of playing the game that I love, so we're doing that. And during that time, if you are in the next segue, our Patreon, we will still be making content for that. Patreon.com/theworldofnull, where you can support our ongoing projects and art for NPCs and players. Right now, for my players, it's optional. Any support you want to give is up to you and not obligated at all. But if you are still on the Patreon, you get the benefits of the latest releases of content, such as right now we're working on finishing the Hexforged Sorcerer, so that's gonna be great. The art's already done for it. We just got art back today of one of our Pantheon members, which is really awesome. And yeah, stuff like that. We also have Throne, which is, once again, I'm shilling that. We have on there an item that I have been jonesing for, is a GoXLR soundboard. That way I can do voice effects and filters like I used to for my old games that I can't do at this time. That would, I think, be awesome to just bring back into the games because it was something that everyone really enjoyed and I think it was right, so I'd love to keep doing that. So that's our current funding goal. And then, of course, coffee, which is the best way to support me and this channel, especially during this hiatus. Coffee is the best way because I get those benefits instantly. I only recently got a payout after 4 months of waiting, because it does take time for those things to come forward, and it is honestly just a better deal, because that is instant support, and it is definitely appreciated. I am just finishing up, getting the overlay readjusted, and making sure our new bot is working as planned. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and say hello to everyone.
Hi, I'm everyone.
Hello.
You're not everyone. You're
Hello,
dead.
everyone. I'm Dad.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
But yes, we're here. We're here. We got a new bot. We're gonna try that out.
He's loud, but I'm warming up to him.
That's what people say about me.
Same.
I'm gonna make sure your guys' volume is up quite well for this audio splitter.
Oh.
Okay, you guys are good too. Here we go. Time for the recap. Smile.
Yay.
Who's it gonna be this time?
No.
You forgot. Also, look at your little tadpole, Vincent. He's a little guy. You should be able to open the sheet, and you have control of him.
Why is your tadpole's going out of the border? It's breaking containment.
Mm-hmm. As it desires.
Get a little armor.
It is on the shoulder.
Oh.
Boy, Echo, what happened last session?
Huh? Oh.
You want that heroic inspiration? You gotta earn it.
So we did a lot of downtime. A lot of people talked to a lot of people. We summoned some people. And we got told we're going to the Underdark. And now we're sitting at a table.
I mean,
There's a lot of details there that I cannot describe, but I know them. If that makes sense.
hmm.
I'm bad at this. Why do you always
I
let me do
guess
this?
that will be enough.
I know what people did. I know Blanche had the one guy inside him come out in the bathroom.
As
The
often
stared
happens
in
in
the
a
mirror. Just shut. Oh my god. the one shadow man, who and Laz and Blanche kind of came to an accord. Octavia stared into the abyss known as Echo, and apparently the abyss stared back.
From psychometry, man.
And then Vel gave blood to a witch. And
No, that wasn't that. No.
oh, was it?
No. that was a
Oh.
different event. But wants
Oh.
to give more blood to a new witch.
Oh, okay. Vel is opening up a blood bank for witches.
Yep.
Might as well.
Like that
You
witch,
get
it's like
the
that
br-
it's like that We're the Kids animation about the witches using Tinder.
Yes!
Oh my God.
I just revisited that animation the other day.
And
Hello, child!
yeah, and Octavia also had a lovely chat with Vincent
Mm-hmm.
and Echo with Eldon, and yeah, that's the not gonna fill in the color between the
No, I don't
stencil
think I
have
will.
left you.
Very important note of order. Who wants to carry the Chime of Exile?
What is that?
Is it a range thing or is it more of an up?
It is the item. It is the item you need to use to defeat Vecna.
I'll do it. I have personal beef. I'll do it.
Okay. Well, I will show you the item. Then I'll drop it in your character sheet,
Man,
'cause I can do that now.
Does Blanche get disadvantage on stealth now because it's just ching, ching, ching.
No, if that was the case, he'd get disadvantage just from walking.
I assume we auto fail all stealth checks, guys. I'm gonna be honest. With our track record of stealth.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just put it on Laz like you put a bell on a cat.
Blanche walks around and it
sneaky as
sounds
fuck.
like a broken music box, basically.
All right, let me add that to your sheet. Because I
That's-
can
that's
do
what I
that
meant.
now.
Laz, you're the sneakiest one. That's why people put bells on cats. They can hear them.
Laz is not a cat.
Catboy Laz, new art dropping
Don't tempt
next
me.
month.
Honestly, though, Laz does kind of give cat
Boy
Nice.
vibes.
Yeah, chaotic cat boy.
Is he our group's meow meow?
It's either him or Vincent.
Yeah. Oh, Vincent
Vincent
is
is the
meow
wet
meow.
cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vincent's the wet, pathetic meow meow.
Yeah, that's what the item does.
They're both meow meows, just different level.
Yeah, of course, of course.
But it is now in your inventory, Lapis. And you would press the info button for more, but I just displayed it for you. So, like, basically, it casts banishment. If Vecna's missing 50... If Vecna's at 50 hit points or less, it auto happens, which is what you want.
Very
According to Mordenkainen, the Rod of 7 Parts will make that even more possible.
marvelous.
Alrighty, but that is where we left off, as the group kind of entered into the parlor of the Sanctum Starscape, and Echo began your readings.
Oh, I was muted. Oh dear. All right. I suppose Echo would just kind of be sitting down and would say, "So, this is completely optional. You can just watch, or you can participate. You can think of me more or less as a mouthpiece for what the stars have to say. Now, there are things I can tell. You can ask a question. You can see what may come in your future, or we could do a full look at your life, your past, your present, and your future. Any questions?" Zeko just sits there shuffling the deck.
Don't particularly have any questions about the nature of divination, no.
All the others are quiet.
It is a curious thought, but I think we're good to start.
So do any of you have any questions? Anything you would like to ask, or just any volunteers to go first, or should I do one for myself?
I'll go first. I suppose we'll start off with a basic past, present, and future before getting into more heavy questioning.
Ah, all right. And then Echo will kind of lay the cards out, and the deck kind of floats there.
Mhm.
And then kind of moves his hand out, and you see 3 cards get put out. We've all done the Moon Oracle deck with Nakra.
Yeah. I have my
Uh,
own as well.
Oh.
Oh.
And as the 3 cards lay before you, it says, "Would you like to switch the position of any of the cards? Rotate them."
Blanche will take the first card and in doing so will rotate it.
Okay. Let us see. And as Echo flips one card over, and he's not touching the cards, he's kind of just motioning his hands and they flip over on their own. See. The crone.
Interesting.
You can take pictures of these and put them in the group chat if you so desire.
I'll take a picture when they're all done. The crone face up and just go, So, experience perspective. Maybe you all quite well had a storied past and a lot of experience. The maiden being upside down, that could mean a loss of youth or innocence as well.
That doesn't sound inaccurate in the slightest.
And we'll flip the next card over for. Let's see what it says about the present. Which it flips over, and oddly enough, is the joy card. Nice. And to say, interesting there are circumstances. Joy, normally, delight, festivity, poetry, essentially that of light, but we are dealing with a lot of darkness, baby. The stars are telling you that there is joy in these simple moments, ones that are here despite the chaos around you. There are still some bright spots.
Right now, it just sounds like some sort of sick joke.
Well, even then, we did have some lovely moments. I find the dinners together, and we are getting further and solving our issues. I think there are ways you could see some minor joy to take, not in the journey you have left to go, but in the journey you're having right now.
Perhaps.
I told you, these cards are really accurate.
Let's see what the future might hold for you. And flips it over again. We'll just go, and you'll see a card of that is like a star and flames and these spark. And to say, this is a card representing fire. And the spark. I assume maybe this is, you might come into some greater power?
Maybe.
Or that you will figure out. It could also, a spark could also represent the starting of something new. An ember to kindle a mighty flame.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Again, all this is, think of it more as hints, more of a guidelines, not as strict. This is what will happen, this is what will be, but more of just a glance of perspective.
Fair enough.
You want a picture of it?
Lapis has
Go
them,
ahead
but
and-
for everyone else,
yeah.
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 Okay. Out of character. Want a picture?
You want a picture? I'll draw a caricature of you for $5.
You just realize how, like, all mystical in character. Want a picture?
Want a picture?
Ignore the dirty desk, Matt. I need a new one.
Hey, it's me, the madam from Royal Flush. I'm here to take your picture. I'll give you rat stitches behind the ear for free.
Alright, is it Echo will looking at well now that we've had One volunteer. Do we have any others?
I'd like to go next. Ryder will speak up. I'm curious, can you read my future?
Future. All right.
Last time I got a reading with my friend, spoke of his hamster.
Yes.
Not me, which was weird.
And shuffling the cards, Echo will pull one out and would you like to change the position of this card?
Flip it. Yeah.
And then it'll rotate and Echo will swipe his hand and it'll flip over. Interesting. And you'll see the book. And just say, The book. In most libraries, represents facts, being prepared. And like an open book, sometimes being forthright and honest. Maybe in your future you will be prepared to open yourself up or be prepared for something that is coming your way.
Interesting. Alright.
How does he look?
Neutral.
Neutral? Okay.
I'll go next.
Alright, Lars. What? Do you have a question? Or do you want to, just a standard viewing of your past and future? The present?
Yeah, let's just do the whole package, why don't we?
Ah, yes, the full spa treatment, as it were. Right, 3 cards. Is there any you wish to be rotated?
We'll let the cards fall where they may.
Well then, let's see your past. And flipping the first card. Ah. The tavern. Where people go to meet, negotiate, discuss. Perhaps you've had some meetings in the past. Negotiations, discussions. We did. Also, it's where parties are formed. Many are met. That would online with what has happened in your recent past.
I've been to a lot of taverns.
Yes, and you've also met all of us. In the present, let me pick this one. Oh my gosh. I needed to make a cheat sheet. I have the memory of a goldfish.
Fun fact, goldfish actually don't have a poor memory. They can straight up be trained if so desired.
I figured.
I'm worse than a goldfish.
I mean, goldfish can play Pokemon.
Mhm.
And also break into someone's bank account, apparently.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Don't underestimate the fish.
so flipping the present over, you will see an upside down sky, a moon being reflected, the mirror.
Mm.
Yes, mirrors normally show us, they reflect ourselves back at us. They show us things that we may not want to see, and reveal things that we may not wish to acknowledge. A mirror also allows us to look behind us, see something hiding that we may wish to not acknowledge. Maybe you have some shadows behind you that you are being told to keep an eye out on. Or perhaps there's something inside you that you don't quite wish you saw.
Huh.
I saw this card and I was like, huh.
Mm.
These are a little too accurate.
Nothing escapes the light of the stars. And flipping over for your future. I'm so glad you guys can't hear me flipping. And just,
Oh.
And you'll see two dragons with the red dragon. Two dragons dueling, a platinum and a red. Or a white and a red. It looks like platinum. And a red, and it'll be the red dragon on top. And it'll be the tyrant. And so, red dragons normally represent tyranny or greed, while the judge is upside down. Perhaps in your future, you may have to be wary of throwing away your morals and falling into a darker state of being.
Definitely not at all relevant to previous conversations in the last session. Totally not. Like this is
The
still like
tarot doesn't
5
lie.
minutes after that conversation too. And encountering the fucking crazy mage slayer himself. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Laz, I think at this point, having heard all of the card readings, he does look a bit
Frazzled.
I don't know, flustered, frazzled.
He's sweating a little. He's kind of pulling at his collar.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, the vapors.
Takes the awkward sip of drink, going like,
That's an interesting reading.
I'm glad you think so, and I hope it might help gain some perspective.
Blanche is just looking at Laz after that last one.
Laz refuses to look at Laz is currently counting the marks on the table.
Laz is just like knocks on the table. Is this mahogany?
Pretty much.
Oh, it's rosewood, actually. Oh, interesting. Wow.
Yeah, especially during the mirror card.
Those two back to back is shocking.
This reading was diabolical. It's rigged.
I came to
I
get my
guess you could
cards
say the
read, but
tarot
instead I
led you
got
to
read to
filth.
filth.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So there's your cards. Any other takers?
Well, I would be
Oh,
remiss to pass up.
Astiel P.
Yep, Astiel ping,
Yeah.
so Vincent
Yep,
next.
yep.
Vincent, he puts his hand up and he says, well, I'm not exactly one to be comfortable with the idea of fate. I'd be a fool to not get a reading. As much as I don't like certain topics, that's all the more reason to investigate. As they say sometimes the best medicine is the hardest to swallow.
Wow. Well then, Vincent.
I want to know about my future. I don't need to look back on my past. I want to know how well I'm gonna do.
Understood. One card it shall be. Does one help? Do you want to let them stay where they fall, or do you wish to rotate this?
I'll rotate it.
Alright. And then head over. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh no. Flipping it over, you will see a similar card that you saw before. That was for Blanche. However, it is reversed. And the fires roar, and Echo's eyes will kind of go, oh, the blaze.
And what does that mean for me?
Fire normally signifies destruction or consequences, perhaps a painful realization, or something is like a forest fire, something is destroyed and how the ashes allow the ground to be fertile once more. But it is not without pain.
I've seen many fires in my past. Going through a few more for the sake of my goal will not be such a treacherous task. If it means in the end that I can help people, then it will all be worth it in the end, I hope.
Then I hope for you that you may continue to brave these fires.
I've had many people in my life tell me that the path I go down is fated only to end in destruction. But as I've said before, I want to change fate. I don't want to be bound by an outside force that has predetermined my path. I'm gonna break out of it.
I look forward to seeing you do so. Belle?
Well, I wanted to sound all smart saying show me the future, but Vincent already did that. Just give me the whole thing. Why would I pass up now?
Well, that was Vincent's future, if you wanted to know just yours. But we'll do 3 for you. Would you like to adjust the position of any of the cards?
Who am I to change what has come my way? Take
Well
it in
then,
stride no matter what.
good mind to have. Man, I keep getting... There's a running theme in this group.
Huh, I wonder.
What's that?
Oh, you'll see the dueling dragons again with the red dragon on top. The tyrant. So in your past, maybe it was filled with greed, either that around you or of your own. Perhaps also can represent being ruled over or ruling over others. Beholden to something else. And then we'll move on to your present. Oh my gosh, I may have to... I swear I shuffled these guys.
Sometimes it's just how the cards work.
I have shuffled them multiple
The
times.
cards do work in the way the cards work, I guess.
Trust in the heart of the cards.
The heart of the
I
cards, Yugi.
have been shuffling them every time we've been talking in between. I have been constantly shuffling them. I have cut the deck multiple times to like...
The cards. The
Cards have
cards.
spoken.
The cards will tell.
But you see the blaze. So, present is the blaze. Perhaps a trial by fire. Something you must acknowledge. It will be painful. And there are consequences for things you do, but maybe perhaps through that pain you'll make it through.
A lot of pain in this party.
Yeah, a lot of pain.
No fucking
oh my
lot
gosh,
of
are
shit.
you all okay? Are you okay?
No.
Is anyone here okay?
No.
No.
Echo doing all your readings and being like, y'all okay?
No.
I can ask a illustrial to summon a therapist. Like,
Illustrial is the therapist.
oh no,
Oh no, she's gonna need
Echo.
therapy.
Yeah, Echo
All
will
right.
say illustrial. You'll need a therapist.
Giving
for...
us therapy and then needing even more therapy
Rightos.
after.
Yeah.
Gonna sit up. All right.
Oh, I didn't do the future.
Oh.
Yeah, sit down. Well, flip it over, and
Is it
We'll
better,
just-
I hope?
and that it is. You will see, sitting on a crow's nest into the sky, the sky card, as it gazes out. And just go, And perhaps you will see yourself through this fire. The sky represents safe travels and a clear sky, unobscured sight. Maybe your goals will be clear ahead of you, and you will be able to safely make your way through them. Ah, man, yeah, the most hopeful one out of everyone.
That's not a good portent.
I feel like the spark could be hopeful.
Oh, the spark is hopeful too. Yeah.
I mean, Vincent got the inverted spark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These cards really hold no punches, do they?
Well, Kryda will sit up. I think that's good
Oh, and let
enough.
me get
Good job, everybody.
And the blaze is in the center for Vincent. I didn't take a picture of the single card. I'm sorry.
Kryda will lean forward on the table. By the way, who are you planning on taking with you to the Underdark? I have some experience delving it, like personally. And then Eldon will chime in. I also have read about the Underdark. I haven't been.
I vote for the book, kid.
I kind of would like to have another spellcaster.
All right.
And Eldon's knowledge might
Are you
come in handy
sure
of different cultures.
All right. If you're certain that that would be a good idea. In the meantime, is there anything you want me to do reconnaissance on? Any research? Seeing as though I have unlimited access to teleportation across the plains.
If you could see about finding intel on, remind me again. We're trying to look for pieces of the rod, right? Not chimes missing from the chime.
No, it's the Rod of 7 parts, as previously discussed. There's a good reason to keep notes. Looks at everyone at this table. But yeah, you're looking for the pieces of the rod, and once you find one piece, it will lead you to the next. Like, when you get a piece of the rod, you'll figure out where the next piece is, and so on and so forth. You don't know what worlds they're on, except you only have 2 ideas of where 2 of them are. First one is the one in the Underdark, and one is in the world of Kryn, where Lord Soth is.
Yeah.
Because you know that he is guarding a piece, most likely.
Mm-hmm. If you could see if you can find out any information as to where potentially the remaining 5 pieces of the Rod of 7 might be, that would be most helpful.
I'm pretty sure that what Mordenkainen said was each piece will lead you to the next, right?
I mean...
So, no, that's something that he does not need to do, I will say. Because above board, you are going to be able to get information. Once you know where the next piece is, you have the downtime before that to go and do research on the next world. So, it would kind of be too much of a Deus Ex Machina for Kreidel here to give you the information on every single world that has one, because there are too many worlds to look for. So, in a little lesser scale, Kreidel can go on independent solo missions to gather resources and supplies. He can attempt to talk with his contacts about any information about Vecna cultist activity across the multiverse. Stuff like that. He can't tell you where every piece of the rod is.
Alright. Given that, perhaps you could see if you can find me some, this almost feels like an errand, but I assure you it is useful. If you can find me some black hellbore, that would be useful, as it is good for keeping the undead in check, whether by planting it over a grave and keeping them within it, or by using it as a ward or potential invisibility potion ingredient. Black hellbore would be very useful for what it is we're doing.
I will look in Illustrial's garden. I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh. Oh. Alright. Good night.
Then, I did say I have a rather heavy question to ask, so let's see what the gods have to say about this.
Oh.
And Blanche will sort of steeple his fingers together and will look at both the deck of cards and Echo and say, or rather ask, will I ever know love again?
A question as old as time. Whether it is looking for love or hoping to find it. And I'll grab one card and say, do you wish to let it lie, or would you like to rotate it?
Suppose let it lie.
You'll flip over.
That sounds good.
Oh no! Oh no! You know when like you see something and you know you're like, oh no, oh no. God, boy, I'm just gonna get so flipping it over. You see a crow perched atop a staff. Or not a staff, but what seems to be a marker, and it is the death card.
I think Blanche just remains silent for an uncomfortably long amount of time. And
Echo's just kind of staring at it because it's one of those cards where he's like,
Eldon is tiptoeing
there's
away out of
not much
awkwardness.
he can really say.
Yeah.
Not
Blanche.
that. But then Echo may say, even maybe it is perhaps
Isn't always a
not
bad
set
thing.
in stone, but perhaps it is the death of something old as well.
I think he'll eventually speak and just say, I suppose he's right. I will never have what I want again.
Right. That, I think, on an ominous note, before your the eve of your next mission, I think that's where we're gonna take a long rest.
Echo's just like puts the card back and just says, "What's that, Eldon?" and starts walking out the door.
But hold on, don't move.
I know.
I think realizing it was the death card and thinking like, man, I really should have rotated that, huh? That probably would have been so much better.
Well, also, a little cheeky thing that Koi is forgetting is that it's technically a read of both cards, so it's the death and the dawn.
Yes.
So
Yeah, well, that's why Echo said the death of something old. Or it could be the death of something new. You know, it's one of the two.
Man, the cards really are just like firing on all cylinders tonight already, aren't they?
They are.
All I'm saying is, Laz has died at least once.
Laz is just sitting there going, they're just cards. Of course,
cards.
he uses them for magic, but they're just cards.
Silly cards. Yeah. Echo is just fucking with me.
I felt caught out at least once.
Blanche has also died at least twice now.
You technically haven't died.
Yeah.
Like, you've actually never died. You've just went into comas or otherwise.
Yeah.
The
So,
way Vincent put it,
He's gone through ego death at least twice.
I mean, sure, if you want your def DC to be 16, then
Nah.
okay, we could fire on those cylinders if you want. Missed. The cost of being the cost of trying to become a Gary Sue. JK.
I
The
feel
way
like to be a Gary Sue, Blanche would have to inherently be a lot more hopeful and a lot more confident in himself.
An edgy one. But no. In the morning, Alestriel and Mordenkainen are there to greet you. Well, hopefully you all got some proper rest and preparations done for today. I'm very hopeful, but I think everything will go just perfectly fine. Yes, do not fail in being good investments. After all, you owe us a wish. So it should be good for you to do the task at hand.
Oh, worry
I don't-
not, Lord Mordenkainen. I will be the best little puppet you could ever ask for.
Bold of you to assume I'm a lord. I'm a mighty mage.
We don't owe you a wish. Just to clarify.
And you'll hear in your head, Lazarus, don't forget our deal. Try and keep the head mostly intact.
Yeah.
When you head through, you should be able to sense the rod pretty inherently. Most of you fellow spellcasters should be able to. And, points at Lazarus, given your friend's nature to constantly be able to detect magic, that should help as well. It will give off an aura of... let me see. He's thinking, because I have to double-check something.
Horrible, dreadful, wretched vibes.
No, the rod's not evil. The rod is an item of, like, super good. It was used to banish a demon.
I was making a joke.
The first piece, let me see.
It stinks. You
Spell.
can smell it.
This first piece should give off divination magic. A fun little fact for each of you. Each piece of the rod has an innate ability. Primarily, they each have a spell that can be cast from it. Once per dawn. The first piece can cast Commune. The second, Arcane Gate. The third, Reverse Gravity. The fourth, Regenerate. The fifth, Find the Path. Sixth, Mirage Arcane. And the seventh piece, Simulacrum. So you'll be looking out for different types of magic each time, but today, divination. Oh wait, and then Elvin comes down the stairs. Oh, I almost slept in. And you see he's got on more proper gear for adventuring. His art's not ready yet.
He got a growth spurt.
His art's not ready yet, but it will be in the works. He's got on a dark navy outfit with a button-up shirt. He's got a vest on, and then the long sleeve shirt reaches into the hands, the little thing where your thumb's sticking out. And then it's unbuttoned slightly to reveal his chest a little bit. He's got on nicer spectacles, and then he's got all of his equipment belted up in about 5 belts.
Oh, look at you, all dressed up.
I figure that I could at least provide some proper aid. I took care of my shopping while you guys weren't around. Now then, best of luck. Don't die. Elisrael, we're counting on you. You got this. And taps her staff and opens up the portal for you all to walk through.
Walk through.
Yippee.
Blanche will walk through.
Dive through. Just freaking
Somersault.
send it.
360 no scope through.
I moonwalk into the portal.
Betsy just walks in normally.
Right, I'm just making sure your tokens are all sized properly. Yes, they are. That's perfect. Can I get a marching order?
Blanche will probably be in the middle.
Okay.
Echo
Octavia will
in
be
the back,
okay.
or at least second from the back.
Octavia will definitely be up in the front alongside I'm assuming Lazarus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vince should probably be in like the first half, specifically because he's a melee.
Okay.
Vel can be stuck wherever it helps.
So like Octavia, Lazarus, Vincent, Vel, and Blanche and Echo.
Alright, I've got it knocked down. There we go.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Give it a moment to load, but it'll pop up soon.
You know, maybe that doesn't mean that Blanche won't be able to make things work with with Salazar again. Maybe it means that that fucker Adolf will actually stay dead. Wouldn't that be nice?
But yes.
Just that's Blanche's thoughts all morning.
Mhm.
Just huffing copium.
What's
This
also
man has-
Laz?
This man has 20 intelligence. He can't stop thinking.
As you
Laz
walk
also huffing copium.
as you walk through the portal, you actually find yourselves in a rather claustrophobic corridor that is kind of abandoned. And you see before you
Oh, is the
the
gem
remains of a mold-covered broken wagon of mold-covered broken wagons and barrels languish in this large foyer. The humanoid skeletal remains lie strewn about, their swords and armor bent and rusted. Something gleams next to the bodies propped along the northern wall. Double doors on the east, northeast, and southeast walls are rusted shut, and a semicircular chamber that opens in the southwest wall. So you find yourself in like this little area right here, and you see the door and a bunch of skeletons.
Well, first things first. Is anything in the area magical?
Detect magic?
Yep.
The rubies are traps.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured.
They are magical traps. Just from your detect magic, you can sense it. So,
Well, don't
make me an
touch the
Arcana
gem.
check with advantage.
Ooh, Arcana. Really good at these.
18.
10.
And yes, Astiel?
I was just gonna say if Vincent can roll as well.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. You might be able to glean something different from this. Go ahead and I'll go over. Because it's actually good for an artificer's perspective to try and see what's different. 21, very good. Oh, plus 1d, what? 9 plus 1d4, you're adding guidance?
I don't know where that came from.
Oh, 10 plus...
Sure,
So
I
it's a
gave,
19. It's a 19.
For now, no, for sure. I gave,
Oh, I see what it is.
I'll give
Look,
him guidance.
it's at the
now.
21 is what. Okay, so yeah, it'd be 21. But I'm seeing what it's doing. It's adding the guidance as the second roll. So this is the regular one, which is a 1 plus 9, a 10, like a 10 plus 9, and then that one's a 10 with the 2 from guidance. It's all right. But okay, starting with.
I can say I can give Astiel guidance.
Well, we're gonna go with that. I was just explaining how I noticed it working. Lazarus. These gems cannot be moved. It's a simple bait trap, and looking at the skeletons, they most likely were killed by them. They deal 12d8 lightning damage on a failed saving throw. And you notice some of the armor is kind of hit with the scorch mark of electricity. And Vincent, you look at these and you see the similar factors, but you realize how it works is it's touched, then it creates in the air the pressurized lightning. Now, you can't remove these unless you dispel the enchantment with Dispel Magic. But if you were to use Dispel Magic on these could be salvaged as lightning bombs if you were to re-enchant them, essentially. Which, Vincent, you could do with your Artifice.
Interesting. I could see a few uses for those.
Would anti-magic field help here?
It would suppress the magic, but then, as an example, if you were to pick them up, put them in a bag, and once the anti-magic field goes off, like, say Vincent was carrying it, Vincent's bag would immediately be weighed down, and it would be activated. So, unless you... And there are... By the way... There are 5 of these rubies, so that is 12d8 times 5. So, unless you want to instantly murder Vincent, I would recommend casting Dispel Magic on these, then picking them up. And Eldon does have Dispel Magic if none of you have it.
I don't think I don't have spell.
All right, I'll take care of it. Goes up and
Is that
holds
what
out
he
his
does when
hands.
he casts a spell?
No, he writes in the air with his pen, and then they are dispelled, which means they are not active anymore. They would have to be re-enchanted.
Do you always make noises like that when you cast spells?
I didn't make a noise. What are you talking about?
You did. It was cute.
No. But he goes back to his
Heard
part
it.
in the marching order.
Who wants to hold the gems?
I got new music for you kids.
Who has a bag? Do I have a bag of holding?
Who's good at Arcana? They have
Vincent
to
has
be
4 of them.
That's
Vincent,
scary.
hold a. I go just go. Well, Vincent, if you feel like holding some gems, just don't put it in the body bags. I imagine you have body bags.
An
Of course.
astute observation.
That's specifically why I have 4.
Yes. Well, these all red, and look, it would be very unpleasant to pick one up and realize that some of the red was wet.
music playing for y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Vincent's a traveling mortuary.
So,
Yeah. That's cool.
Octavia, this is... Come on, guys. Opens the doors.
I'm gonna bonus action divine sense. Does that?
10 minutes. Oh, yeah, because they extended the effect here. 10 minutes, 60 feet of yourself. Celestials, fiends, or undead. Nothing yet. I will let you know when it pings.
Very good.
And then
The walls
Octavia's
are being
gonna
weird again.
stop around. Oh, hold on. Where are the walls?
They're all here. They're these like little window doors things that I just locked one.
Don't lock them then.
No, but no, I'm saying like I can't move. See, now I can.
Yeah,
Before
because I
couldn't.
unlocked them.
No, I unlocked it. They're unlocked on my screen, but like right here, this is a door, like or a window, and it wasn't letting me move. Oh, I guess I can't move myself and sweet roll. It's not letting me move.
You
like,
should
both.
no. You should be able to do this. Hold on. Don't move. I'm trying to show you. You need
Yeah,
to.
that's what I've been trying to do.
You need to.
Highlight both.
You
Now
need
I
to click.
can.
Yeah, you need to click the bottom to do it. Bottom of your token to do it.
I did, but
Okay.
it's not letting me move.
Anyways, let's move forward.
Yeah, delete all these doors on your map.
I can't.
Ew.
Yeah, I've tried. Believe me. But hold on. As you enter this area, you see you see the door. I accidentally mentioned the doors a little too early. You see multiple doors. Oh wait, this is the door. Pretend you were here. Pretend you were here the whole time. So, because I'm the guy that runs the game, you're here. You enter and you end up here.
Okay.
So, like, you see this whole aftermath here, but you hear, with your passive perceptions, that are high, mumbling down here.
Well, do we go to the obvious noise?
I mean, if there's a person, might as well.
Person or ravenous undead, one of the two.
We can always see that.
Through this door, as a note, Laz, you're sensing the beginnings of something demonic, but not fully there.
It's like when you smell someone cooking, but it's just the onions and garlic.
Could I
Glad someone
try and determine what's happening on that, like,
Not
idea?
with no. You would have to investigate further, but at this time, nothing major.
So, there's something faintly demonic on the other side of that door, but, like, not completely.
Still cooking. Huh.
Yeah. Should we take care of that, or should we go talk to the guy?
I think either way we'll probably get surprised by one, but I'd rather be surprised by just the guy than maybe one of the demonic creatures that caused this beautiful mess here.
Yeah. Alright. Is there any, like, openings in the door I can look through, or is it just a solid door?
Hold on. That's the door that you were in front of. Pretend you entered through the cramped area over here, and then you walked up to here.
Wait,
So, like,
what
that's-
cramped area?
Okay, so this was supposed to be the cramped corridor. And then when you
Okay.
entered here, this is where you saw everything. including the wagons and the rubies.
And then we went up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there's a demonic presence on the other side of this door we're at right now.
Sort of. The
Can I- is
beginnings
there a-
of one.
Can we open it?
Yeah,
It's
let's
unlocked.
have a little. I'm gonna try and stealthily open it, like just crack it, see if I can see.
Then make me a
anything.
stealth check. Okay. Mm. Come in here. And you see. An enormous pentagram drawn in chalk, with stubby, unlit candles placed at each of the 5 points, covering the floor of this entire open chamber. A hooded figure hunches over a cluttered table in the southwest corner, mumbling profane phrases.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any of that. Laz will gesture behind him for everyone to follow him.
Do we
And-
sneak? Or
So
are we
you-
just following
So
it?
you go back to get them?
Should I stop him now, or should I...
What do you do? You gotta be very choosy on what you do here.
It's
So
a
it-
shot.
Yeah, the person's like bent over a table,
Mm-hmm.
muttering something. Do they have like anything in their hand?
No.
I mean, we're here to do a thing. He's probably a bad cultist, man.
A
I'm gonna-
woman.
Oh, woman. My apologies. I'm gonna shoot
God,
her.
not
You
every
see-
cultist is a man, Johnny.
You see a Sverfniblin, which is the dwarves from the Underdark, the Sverfniblin.
No, those are the gnomes.
Oh, a gnome, a Sverfniblin gnome. But, yeah, make me an attack roll.
Yeah, I don't trust.
Uh,
I'm just assuming
uh,
this is a cultist.
a snibber a baba booey.
Do I have advantage because I'm
No.
sneaky? Uh-oh.
You'll see why.
That's not good.
Sad backwards is DOS, and DOS not good. That'll be $500.
DM does a 27 hit.
Yes, but as you shoot out the bullet, they look up and see, like, they hear it, and they're gonna, and hold out their hand. I need you to reroll that, please.
Oh. Okay. Is that 30?
Okay? Yeah, that hits.
I mean, this is in character for Laz, the Mage Slayer.
Yeah. Got a mage summoning demons.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Gotta go.
And they finish what they were doing.
Ah, shit.
Because you took some time to deliberate there. The ground, the pentagram glows.
Ah, shit.
Coming out of the rift, you see one.
My dad.
Cascade.
No.
Me, Shadow, it's me, the devil.
You
Oh,
see
no.
coming out this four-armed, red-skinned demon. Though it's interesting,
Oh.
only 2 of the arms are normal, as the main 2 are crab-like claw hands.
I don't like that.
Is this a fucking Demogorgon? Okay, no.
Big meaty claws.
I know
Um,
if we crack those open, there's some real good meat in there.
Oh my gosh. Don't give Echo ideas.
I need everyone in the other room, because the door did close behind you, Lazarus, to roll me perception checks. And I want Lazarus, just Lazarus, to roll initiative.
Oh!
Did they hear the gunshot?
Yeah, we heard a
The
gunshot.
door
That
was
would've- that would've-
closed.
How heavy is this
This is a
door?
soundproof door.
Yep.
Perception, don't fail me now.
Make sure to click on your token, Johnny, and roll initiative. Thank you.
My perception has in fact failed me.
Oh my gosh. Can I give... I don't know. What's my passive perception? It's 15.
That's not gonna do it.
How dare?
Okay, Octavia will know.
My passive is 18, but I didn't roll that. So.
Octavia will hear it
Octavia throws open the door.
in just a second. Cracks knuckles. Hey, Johnny, guess what? You're gonna be fighting one round on your own.
I got this.
You got this? Yeah, I figured you
6
do.
seconds of playtime.
That was only one attack of my many.
Alrighty. Topping us off is you, Lazarus.
Hi, it's me.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? I've been a little feisty here.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing a couple of things. Mainly also the Baldur's Gate 3 combat rule. You've already used one action.
Like the whole action, or just...
Well, you use one action to shoot, so you only have one shot left on your action.
You mean one attack?
Yeah, one
One
attack
attack
left,
left.
because you've already spent the beginning of your action as an attempt at an ambush.
Can I use other actions in between my two attacks?
Yeah, like bonus action and reaction, you can still use those.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Just you've committed your action to shooting them. This poor Smurf Neeblin that wasn't doing anything wrong, just summoning a demon.
Summoning demon.
Summon demons. What do
You wouldn't
mean?
kill a pup. You wouldn't kill a Smurf Neeblin, Lazarus. What you do? Yeah, in the face. Why?
Yes, in the face.
Just a little guy with glasses.
I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark the Snurf Neeblin.
Yep, and because the way we're doing it, you do not require concentration, but that's one of your free uses of favorite enemy.
Yep. And then as I probably shouldn't waste it here. Probably not. Alright, I'm gonna take another shot. You know what? I'm feeling feisty. Haven't gotten to kill a mage in a while. So we're gonna do sharpshooter. Ba-ba-booey. Ba-ba-booey. The 21.
Alright, give me 1 second. Oh no. Okay. Back to your attack. 26 definitely hits.
It's a -5 from sharpshooter, so it's 21.
21 will hit.
Alright, so this will have plus 10 damage. Then
So
a
28. Alright, it doesn't really matter because they die instantly.
Mage down.
And over in the distance, you hear... Someone investigate!
Damn it.
Man, it's like you brought a gun into the Underdark.
It's very
I mean, that's the
effective.
world's best decision.
Alright?
You're telling me you wouldn't go into the Underdark with a gun?
I mean, when you shoot it, everyone might know you're there.
I mean, yeah.
Actually, probably not, depending on how caves work.
That's my turn, I believe. I don't think I have anything else I can do. Hey.
One second.
My AC on the token is incorrect.
What's your AC? Oh yeah, it's 23.
This 25 on my sheet for some reason.
It's 23. It's a bug.
Ah,
It's
gotcha.
okay. Turning 23, 25, and 27 all feel exactly the same.
Now, because this thing is feral, it does not have to follow the orders of a summoner.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's fine.
Miss. That hits. And then, now that it's got you, grappled, picks you up, and hits you with his other pincher. To grappled, he has advantage.
Well, at least it didn't eat you.
Yeah.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage. And then it will go in for its final attack. With advantage again, because it has you grappled. Smile. 17 misses.
All things considered, this could have gone so much worse.
I would like everyone else to now click on their tokens and roll initiative.
Yeah, it could have went a lot worse.
I will say, I do miss my digital dice clicking across the screen.
Clink, clink.
I had the astral dice set. It was really
I should
fitting.
really up my dexterity at some point.
I don't know why you didn't.
Oh, I don't have my explosive bullets.
Yeah, that isn't on there, but, Mage, you have your Mage Slayer ones. Your
Yeah,
explosive
did I?
bullets deal, I believe, 3d6 on a successful hit. So you can just add that as a custom item, Johnny.
Okay, okay.
You have 40 of those.
Okay, I took Warcaster and Tough as feats. I was trying to remember, what did I even take?
Yeah, you took stuff that is good to take later in the game. Which is curious, but like I said, it's fine. But anyways, Veloctor, it's your turn. You hear the scuffle going on in there.
Oh boy, go time. I don't think I can make it that far.
If you use your wings, you could.
Oh, right, I just got those, right. I mean, it's my action anyway, so I might as well just use my action to dash and get the same amount of speed.
Okay.
Push through the
Yep.
doors.
You see a Glabazoo.
Gesundheit.
Beat me to it. Oh, that's ugly. I don't really have any bonus actions I can use to hit it from range, so...
At this time, no.
Oh my god,
Alright,
my
then.
initiative was 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, so that's... yeah, I use my action to dash, so I can't attack.
Echo.
Alright. Is the door, like, wide open?
Now it is.
Okay, 5, 10, 30. If I go up near if I'm, like, up with Octavia, do I have a little line of sight of the demon?
You'd have to be like
If
right.
I'm, like, right here, can I see?
You'd have to be right there specifically. Yeah.
Okay, I can be right there. Oh, she doesn't have to move.
I'm the DM, I can say that.
Okay.
You now see the demon.
Oh. Can I like what is it? Do I insight?
We don't have that right now.
Arcana?
No. Not in this game. You have the secrets mechanic, which can, with bosses and significant enemies, allow you to learn about them.
Okay. Even in oh, fine.
No.
All right, I'll make this
Nice
I'll
try.
make this argument later after game.
I told you guys, you get the secrets rolls where you can learn major enemies stuff, but not anything past that.
Meh. All right. Let's see. Oh, can't even. Does it have the description for this weapon? Oh, my computer's lagging again. No. Oh, I removed discordance.
Okay.
It was right there. The button. I thought it was the exit button.
1 second.
Honestly, I should be able to lock my sheet, so I can't do that.
1 second.
Accidentally deletes character sheet.
It's okay, the DM's just a little miffed.
I'm sorry. It's lagging. My computer's actually like jet engine.
It's a +2.
Engineering.
It's a +2 rapier, correct?
I don't know. It's purple. No, it's blue. It's blue. +2.
Yes.
How to tell macros miffed. I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Now I'm even. Oh.
It's on here. It's still there. What are you talking about?
Oh, I totally removed it.
No,
Okay,
I see
thought
it right here.
Why did slow get clicked? I'm gonna close out roll 20 and restart.
Yeah, that's
it.
clearly. That's clearly a
name-
you problem.
Look, I opened up my sheet and started trying to like see things, and then my computer just does not like this. My browser does not like me.
Are you playing uncapped? Because if you're doing uncapped, it's a lot easier.
How would I know if I'm doing it uncapped?
It's just. Anyways, please go ahead and refresh your sheet and make your. Go ahead and do your stuff.
Well, I'm reloading into the game. I'll pull it back up. Alright, let's try this again. Because I was trying to find in my spells Guiding Bolt. Alright, I'm just gonna cast it at first level. Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Alright, I'll click the
You have to click
Sure.
on. Yeah, separate. 22 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll draw a card from my deck. That would be in features and traits, right?
Yep. Well, actually, no. I added that as an attack you can do to draw a card. You'll see it.
Oh, I see. Is it Diviner Die?
Yep, Diviner Die. Just click on the D8, and it will roll the D8, and then you'll just have to reference what that is on your chart. 3.
Okay, and then where did you put my chart?
It's in features and traits.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I would recommend. I would recommend having that. In a separate tab.
How How do I have it in a
No, I mean,
separate
just
tab?
use you have the Google Doc where you wrote the class.
Oh, I'll just have it on. I'll just have my Beyond sheet open then. Okay. Yeah, so I have that card. That's my turn. Sorry about that.
Alrighty. Johnny,
At advantage on your attacks against him now.
make me a escape DC, strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength save.
11. You are still restrained. You're grappled still.
I mean, if it's grapple, it's fine. If it's restrained, that's worse.
Hold on, so I will show you your current condition. It's grappled. You are grappled. While you're grappled, your speed is 0, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
Yes. With the nick ability for the dagger, what does that do? Do I get an extra attack?
You need to be attacking with the hover cutter, yes. But you have to make that attack with the dagger.
Okay. But how many attacks would that be? It says like, do I get to take an extra attack with that ability?
It would be, instead of using a bonus action to hit with it, which is when you make an attack action of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of a bonus action. You can only make this extra attack only once per turn. So example, you have your 2 shots. If you make your dagger attack, you can make that as part of the attack action instead of using your bonus action to move it around and attack, like you usually would.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess shooting's not the play here.
So essentially, you could do 3 hover cutter attacks.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so his like prosthetic arm will open and the dagger will come out of it, and he will begin slicing at this stinky demon. Back.
Right, 1 second.
Oh, and we'll bonus action move the hunter's mark over.
Where's the 1d8 coming from? Oh, that's yours. You're adding your smite to it. It says.
Yeah, I am adding the. Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, I am adding the smite.
I see where it's come from.
Oh,
So,
an additional 2d8.
Yeah. Oh, well, it rolled the first d8, which was a 1. Go ahead and roll another d8.
It rolled that's the extra d8 because this is a demon.
Yeah, it didn't roll the other d8 though.
Well, it's 2d8 plus the 1d8.
No, I mean, it's only roll. Okay, yeah, now I see it because it's on a separate thing. On your piercing damage, it only added 1d8 instead of 2.
Yes.
Okay, so give me a
3d8
second.
because it's a fiend.
Okay, so 9, and then 10 radiant. There we go.
Right, second attack.
And was that your free use? Because you have to use a bonus action.
Yeah,
for...
that's the free use.
Okay, so that's once per combat.
Yep. Oh.
That is a natural 1. You're shooting the blade, and as you shoot it, it bites it, and it holds it in the dagger in its mouth, and it cannot move.
Uh-oh.
So the dagger is stuck in there.
It is stuck in there. Don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. You know what? I'm just gonna punch him. Might as well. Oh wait, no, that was the
Last,
second
I'm
attack.
begging you to not
No.
make this thing more pissed off, because I'm not gonna want to have to cut you out of it. Or have to put you back together, or both.
We got Vincent for that. It's fine.
That's
True.
fine. I forgot to put a bet on what body
Vivisect
part
him,
Vincent's gonna cut
Vivisector!
off. No, that's my turn.
He's
Oh, wait,
also
do
from
anything else?
Eberron, aka one of the very few places that can actually repair last.
Fix me.
All right, Vincent, you're up.
I'm gonna have Vincent take a dash action, and I'm gonna move him. Let's see. Yeah. And I'm gonna use his bonus action to use a blood curse with his blood maledict feature. Bonus action: you attempt to bind a large or smaller creature that you see within 30 feet of you and must succeed a strength saving throw. My DC being 17. With the cursed creature, speed is reduced to 0, and it cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn.
All right, go ahead and display that, and go ahead and try and push that through.
How do I display it?
It should have the tab displaying VTT when you open up the expand the curse. There we go. Blood curse of binding. Strength saving throw. Are you trying to amplify this?
Let's see. Amplify. Yeah, I'll amplify it.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
Okay.
You take 6 points of damage. Strength saving throw from the Glabrezu. Normal. 20.
Passes.
And I've already been deciding this. I'm gonna give a unique thing here, cause like I'm trying to like boost both Blood Hunter and Blood Hunter for 2024 D&D until the Mercer does it. If you fail, you do not lose a use of your Blood Maledict.
Oh, good.
You just lose the action. So it doesn't work, and you contain it. You're like, okay, next time I'll get him.
Yeah.
Taps
End of turn.
forehead. It really helps for the economy here. Octavia,
Great.
bonus action, gonna boost that fucking weapon. So she takes 2 points of damage. Ugh. 10, 15. She's a big woman, so she's got them big steps. Knock it off. And she's gonna go ahead and attack with the Dust Crusher. Woo! That will miss. Second attack. 22 will hit. So 16 points of damage. And then another d6 from the right. Urgh. All right, and we're gonna do a little thing here and see if that was enough to make him drop you. Yes, Johnny. You
Yeah.
fall prone.
Oh no.
And Blanche.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll Eldon.
Blanche.
Oops.
Oops.
Let's just say he's too nervous. It's his first foray.
He's
so nervous.
He's so nervous.
Little baby.
Yeah. Little baby. Baby man! I think about that video a lot. Wait, how much did I move? Damn it, there must be a wall here or something, because I can't move again. Okay.
There is no wall.
Okay, yeah, I
It's because you're
just
trying
can't-
to. It's because you're trying to move with Basil, and you're not clicking the proper point on your token. So what it is, if you're wanting to move with him, you have to hold the bottom, like that.
That's
like
fucking
Yeah,
wild.
you need
that
to.
that
So the
particular.
bottom right corner of the square, that's the best place to grab it, because then it takes you both. Because
That's
it's trying to highlight little Basil, and Basil's like.
little
a s-
baby man.
Yeah, Basil's a smaller square, so you have to just be picky on how you bring him in.
That's so weird.
It'll be. I'll show you. I'll share my screen and show you guys a couple of tips and
Yeah.
tricks.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you make it
bonus
into the room.
action- Yeah, bonus action, blade song.
Are you sure? You only have
fair.
one use.
Why do I only have one use?
That's what it says on your sheet. Let me double check.
No, it should
That-
have more than 1 year.
Yeah,
let
at
me
level
see.
11, I should have way more than one use.
Let me see. It was because it's on your sheet for some reason. Let's see.
Yeah, I should have 4 uses of blade song.
Yeah.
Let me see, because it might have just beefed. Yeah, 4 uses. Give me 1 second. But are you sure you want to use it still?
We do have
I
more
mean-
incoming.
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
You have a
I'll
whole ass
hold on.
dungeon to explore. Yeah.
yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. I just also don't want to be the type of person of like, oh, well, what if the big monkey man from the 8th dimension shows up and then I don't have blade song? Like, I don't want to...
I
Not
updated
hold
your
on
sheet,
to
so
it,
it's
In
it's
this
up there
game,
now.
there may actually be a big monkey man from the
For
You
real.
guys did just fight Bulgura in the other dungeon. All right, but it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Actually, make me a perception check.
Me? Okay.
Yes, you.
Okay. Oh, me? Go through.
Yep. You notice over here, there's a little shimmer barrier, a little arcane wall leading into a room. You can't see into the room, but you can see the outlines of several shadows, and one of them is looking over in your direction, like as if to see outside.
Well, that's
They
going
most
to be
likely heard someone in there most likely heard the gunshot. So
Well,
you
that's-
might want to wrap it up quick.
Well, that's
think you're
going to be
safe.
problematic. Yeah, fucking... Witch bolt.
Okay.
Where?
So that's going to be your at the very bottom on your attacks. In combat, it will be the attack one, and then the one above it is to continue it on subsequent turns. 25. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll the damage with the red box.
Yeah, Blanche is not very happy about this situation or about last night, so he's taking it out on the crab. Oh, where is it? It's there.
Oh, hold on. Adding your proficiency bonus to that. That's weird. But that'll still hit even without your proficiency bonus. I'll fix that in post. 15 points of lightning damage.
Blanche is going to look at the Glabrazu and just say, you know, I would greatly appreciate it if you would back the fuck off from my comrade down there. And if you don't, there's going to be some serious consequences. To you too, fucker.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, that'll be my turn because I don't
see.
think.
Some of your spell attacks are wrong on here. It should be a +11.
Yeah. Why is it defaulting to +9 on both Blanche and Larkspur?
Because it's trying to add your proficiency bonus.
I mean, isn't that normal for spell attacks and saves?
No, because it's only your int modifier for attacks.
I thought it was int
It's
and
your spell. Yeah, it's.
Isn't it int like 10 plus your int and proficiency bonus?
It is.
And for Larkspur, wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
Yes, but
and
for this, you should be rolling a +11. You're rolling a +9. Because I'm looking at the breakdown. 5 + 4, but it's... I don't know why it's not adding the other numbers. So it's rolling lower than
Perhaps
it should.
It's not set right to have that modifier in. Maybe I missed that.
Yeah, that's definitely weird. I will try and fix it.
Oh, I know what it is. It didn't. Intelligence wasn't selected as the additional modifier during the attack in the spell creation.
Yeah, I'll fix it later.
It was a drag and drop, so maybe it didn't get.
I'll fix it later, but all of your I would just cast your spells from the spell tab instead of the combat tab, because in the spell tab, oh no, it fucked up all your attack spells.
Yeah.
We'll just add a +2 to them. So everything is +2.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Rabazu going to attack
do it.
Lazarus.
I'll do it.
God damn it.
It should be piercing, but yeah, you take 8 piercing.
That's fine.
Second attack on Octavia. 21 will hit for 20
I'm gonna
piercing.
use my reaction.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I don't think so. And he's gonna activate the Reflection Shield.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. Let's
The
go.
as a reaction to yourself or a target within 50 feet of you being hit with an attack or spell by a creature, you can expend a charge to reflect it back at the creature, and the creature takes the damage rolled. So he takes the 20 bludgeoning.
Then he looks back to you and is going to attack you again, because you did that to him. Third attack. 28 for 14. Piercing. And then final attack, because he's pissed at you. It's 23. Just hits. So, bam, 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 bam. Just Hulk smashing you. Top of the round, Veloctor.
Oh boy, now I can actually get in range.
You see a figure within, with your passive perception, is moving closer to the wall. So if you guys don't wrap this up quickly, you might alert people that you don't want to know you're here yet.
I think it would be really cool if I didn't have fucking Tasha's Bubbling Cauldron and Dramiji's Instant Summon prepared for today instead of anything more useful for actual combat. Disintegrate.
I just put those... You know you can change your spells on a whim, right?
I know I can. I just didn't know how doable that would be on Roll20.
You just search the spell and you drop it in.
Okay, let me see if
You'll have-
Disintegrate or...
Well, we're probably going to be wrapping up really soon, so you're not going to have to worry about it until next session.
I'm going to fire my railbow.
Okay.
Kill!
Why did that roll twice?
That rolled your damage.
Oh. Weird.
So that hits for 9 piercing. Oh, yours is on auto roll. Let me fix that. Because it's easier if you just roll it yourself. Because then it isn't as confusing. And go ahead and roll your lightning damage, which is 2d6.
Yeah, I didn't see that on my sheet. I was trying to
It's not on
type
your
that
sheet.
away.
You're going to have to press the dice button over in the corner.
Yep,
There you
got
go.
it.
6 lightning.
And then just follow it up with a second shot at don't get the lightning.
Do you want to use your your Dread Ambusher?
I will throw a Dreadful Strike into that, yeah.
Dreadful Strike? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is
Yeah,
now.
that, you can click that for your next attack and add that. But go ahead and 32 hits, roll damage. 14 piercing. Your lightning damage we did move to... Yep, we moved your lightning to once per turn, but your...
Dreadful Strike is another 2d6, though.
Yep.
So. I'm going to manually mark that.
It's looking pretty hurt.
Alright, we want to wrap this up. Quickly, please.
Echo.
Alright. Let's see. There we go.
Looks at Jonny. Hey, your silence spell would probably be a very good idea to use here and there.
Listen, I had to shoot the mage. It had to die.
Oh, okay. Let me see. What ability do I guess I could just... Can I go close to him? How close can I go? Alright, I guess I'll move in a bit more. Here. And then I will go ahead and... I was looking... Alright, I guess I'll just beat him up. Why is all my spells mixed around? It's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack with the... Oh my gosh, the sheet's lagging again. Guess I'll just guiding bolt again. Sure. That would be another... I'm gonna have to show you how my computer reacts to using Roll20. Something about this browser hates.
20 hits
Did
with the
that
guiding
hit?
bolt. Yeah.
Okay.
That's bless.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, misclicked bless, I guess. Nowhere near it.
13. There we go.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my, I guess, deck of stars.
Yeah, because you can hit with that as a bonus action.
Yes. Oh, technically advantage.
Mm-hmm.
See if I crit.
Twenty hits.
No. And then damage. Is it daytime?
No.
Oh. It's necrotic then. Add a 5 to that.
It already
it did add the 5.
Yeah,
okay.
that's 5.
It was-
Wink.
Yeah.
You throw the card and it goes right into its forehead, and then it sinks in and fizzles into like liquid,
Oh,
like
you know
as
what,
the
Knock
necrotic.
Knock? You know what? Does this have to be a bonus action? Let me see, because I'll add something a little extra. Let's finish this.
Finish it.
Pretty much. Where are you? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Where even is it? Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a cruelty die.
Yeah, because you hit with an attack.
Yeah. What is the damage for that? Where is
The
it?
D6.
Okay, I'll
So you can
just roll one.
Yep, just roll one. You want to know something real fucked up?
Does
Ching.
it have 3?
Yep.
Oh, come on. You could have given it to me. Alright, that's another nickel in the Nakra didn't let Koi finish the creature jug. That's my turn, I guess.
Lazarus, the beast is on death's door.
I started this. I'll finish it.
If you can.
I stand up.
Okay.
That's like if you asked me to loosen the jar of pickles and you open it and you said I opened the pickles.
I did.
Alright, I'm gonna hover cutter.
It's in its mouth. Oh, not anymore, because it opened its mouth. How do you want to do this?
So as the hover cutter was in its mouth, Laz will just let out a whistle and the dagger will spin and fly into its mouth further and then come out the back.
Alrighty. And with that, combat comes to a crawl.
Ow.
You right yourself. And Eldon comes in. Ah, goodness, sorry, I was caught up in some writing.
So I know someone is coming to investigate, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, I heard. I think I saw something. We should probably move now.
As
Yeah.
a visual, these doors, there are no doors here. These are just arcane little walls that are kind of blurred, like tinted windows. And it's probably on both sides, so they can't really see what's going on out there, and you can't really see what's going on in there except for shadows. But there are other doors, including this one that leads back to where you came from. And there is a door that leads into this little area. But yeah. And I will give you the loot from your fucking murderer. They were innocent.
I don't believe.
It's gonna
They
come out that was
summoned-
someone we could have recruited.
It's some
No.
demon.
I know. I just had to make the joke.
Rotno's table holds the spell scroll of Circle of Death, an ornate +2 dagger, and an assortment of unguents and oils worth 500 gold.
Ooh.
You got a spell focus?
No. Yeah. Bet you feel real stupid.
Nah, summon a demon. It's fine.
Mhm.
That could have gone better.
But as you all kind of back out of the room, I'm going to just say you back out of the room for now to figure out how you want to proceed. And as you do so, conveniently, figure pops their head out of the bubble.
It's Glinda, the good witch.
Oh god.
Huh. An orc woman. In arcane robes with spell scrolls, bracelets covered in jewels, and white hair tied back into a bun, looks out this space.
Jeez,
Was it anything? No. And because you shot Grotnell and they fell behind the table, they don't even notice the Grotnell's gone.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been Grotnell messing up. Probably went to get more supplies. And you see... the other figures in the room. This is just a teaser for what's to come. Another orc, an older man. Now then, let's not get it carried away and continue our meeting. I agree. You see, there's two small, weird, eyeless, individuals. Short and stout. Yes, this is not what we're here for. These Vecna cultists, do we trust them? Let's see this one. An elf, pale skin, with dark purple and red robes, a staff with a floating gem just in the top of it, and markings reminiscent of a spider's eyes all across their face. Sharp red fingernails. They claim that the Whisper One claims that the artifact that our Karak carries is significant and worth protecting, as it should be. And in the center chair, sitting there unamused, the moment that dear creation of the matron came to us, I knew it was special. And if the item it carries holds significance, even more so. A 7-foot-tall demonic woman. An Arrhenius of the Abyss. Cruder features, crag-like protrusions coming from the skin on her arms, her horns sharper and lethal, her wings hidden, carrying a wicked blade. We shall not fail. We will keep it protected at all costs. And what of the cleric? Have they proven any sufficient answers? I will continue to torture them until they give us the proper ones, but they don't seem to know about the artifact. Good. We will not risk a cleric interrupting us. Nevertheless, cleric of the light. And that's where we're going to end our session.
I stand by my decision.
They weren't innocent. They were neutral, if anything.
Wolf worshipper.
Wolf worshippers.
Ah, okay, no, they're a Loth worshiper. They're nah.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, Wolf is a bit of a.
That's like when Shadowheart's like, I worship what's her face. It's fine.
It's
Everyone
Shar.
misjudges us. It's Shar. And then you go to town and you're just like, I did not understand what you were saying.
But
You
yeah.
worship this?
We will pick up there in the future.
One down.
You have several rooms to go.
Everyone has spotted.
Correct. That is indeed the Arrhenius that you are tasked with killing. And you can see why. She is rather special. But yes, we will pick up there next time. Maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in 4. But we'll see you then.